Hello, friendly people of the internet. I am Hyper Superstore, and welcome back to another The Good, the Bad, and the Band-worthy Exodia shit. This has the potential to be broken as all hell. Let's see. First, we have a fusion monster, the illusionary Exodia incarnate. Okay, so it's going to be an illusionist, right? No spellcaster. Level 10, I would have made it a level 12. Spellcaster fusion effect monster requires 5 Forbidden One monsters. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Question mark attack, 0 defense, blah blah blah. Second effect. Once per turn during damage calculation involving this card, you can make this card gain attack equal to your life points. Okay, so 1,000 at max. Well, not at max, but at default. Third, once per turn, when a spell or trap effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation. Okay. Fourth effect, during the end phase, you could set one Obliterate or Exode spell or trap directly from your deck. Fifth effect, during your standby phase, you gain 1,000 attack. Gains 1,000. You gain 1,000 life points. So basically 1,000 attack. I'm going to give this a good, with the asterisk that one, it gets basically its own fusion spell. Well, because, well, 5 Forbidden One pieces, you know what you're going to do when you get those ones in your hand? You're going to win the game. And, well, the thing that confuses me is that Exodia decks already have a win condition. Its win condition is assemble Exodia. This is a alt win condition for the alt win condition deck. I mean, I suppose that's nothing new for Exodia, but I fail to see the point. Don't get me wrong, I've always been interested in making an Exodia deck work, making it viable. But the best thing an Exodia deck could do is draw Exodia on the first turn and win. That's it. Next card then, let's see. Next card, Millennium Cross. So Millennium Ankh when it gets translated to the TCG, or Millennium Artifact or Rod, because they're not getting away with calling this thing Cross over here in the TCG. They're not. Normal spell. After you activate this card, shuffle it into the deck immediately. Instead of sending it to the graveyard. Okay. First effect, reveal 5 Forbidden One cards from your hand, deck, or face of field, then special summon the illusionary Exodia incarnate, okay, from your extra deck. Then, if you control a face-up monster, except from Millennium. Oh, I guess it's the Millennium archetype. Monster card, and Exodia monster card whose original level is 10 or higher. Shuffle all of them into the deck. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon. Give me a minute as I reread that and see if I got that right. I mean, it got its fusion spell. It did. Good? I mean, that shuffle effect is meh. Man, you're basically gonna always control a Millennium or an Exodia, so that's a level 10 or higher, mind you. So I don't see the point in that at all. It literally just could have been an upstart goblin with a fusion effect, and I would have given it a better rating. Yeah. Cross joke. Yeah. I don't get it. Next up is Millennium Awakening Senjin 2750. I think that's the first of the series. I think this is the first time we had something have a third number. Or a 50 or something like that. 2500 attack. Level 8 Earth Beast Warrior Effect Monster. Is that a tri-type I hear? Uh-oh. You only activate the first and second effect of this card once per turn. Fine. First effect. If this card is in your hand, and you can place it from... You could place it face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. Okay. Second effect. If this card is a continuous spell, you can pay 2,000 life points or reveal one Millennium Cross in your hand, special summon this card. Alright. Third effect. While this card is in your monster zone, it cannot be destroyed by monster effects. Oh, it's the towers. A very lackluster towers. Bad. Bad. Next card. Okay. Next up is Millennium Protector Golem. Okay. Please don't disappoint me, the protector of the golems. Level 6 Earth Rock Monster. 2000 attack, 2200 defense. Only activate the first or the second effect of this card once per turn. Yep, it's the exact same as the last one. Put in spell trap zone, pay life points, or reveal a Millennium Cross. Special summon. Okay, fine. What's the third effect? While this card is in the monster zone, the activation of Millennium Cross cannot be negated. Okay, I like that. A spell speed 4 on a card that its archetype revolves around, but we have not searched that card yet. And yeah, I guess that's icing on the cake. I'm not gonna give it a bad, but I'm not gonna give it a ban worthy either. Good-ish. Goodish it is. Alright, next one. Can we get some searching, some stuff to actually do with the other Exodia pieces? I'm all right with Grandpa Moto having an archetype, just make it somewhat playable. Next up is Millennium Dynasty Shield. 0 attack, 3000 defense. What an ass! Level 5 Earth Warrior. The fuck is that a warrior for? Effect monster. Let me guess. First effect, place in the continuous spell and trap zone is a continuous spell. Second effect, pay 2,000 life points or reveal a Millennium Cross to special summon it from there. Third effect. While this card is in your monster zone, it cannot be destroyed by spell or trap cards. Congratulations, you're a thick booty. Bad. I don't care how good your defenses are, guess what? Trident still pop you. If this spread to like all the Millennium Monsters and all of them got all these tower effects and these big, stupid, unresponded things, I think I would like it a bit more, but bad. Yeah. Next card is Millennium Maiden. 1500 attack, 1300 defense, level 4, light illusionist effect monster. Alright, so I imagine this is going to have the usual illusionist effects. Only activate the first and second of the activate this card once per turn. If this card's in your hand, you can place it in the continuous spell trap. And the spell and trap card zone is a continuous spell. Oh, second effect. When your opponent activates a card effect while this card is a continuous spell, quick effect, you can special summon this card, and if you do, for the rest of this turn, level 5 or higher illusionists and spellcaster type monsters you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effect. And its third effect is if this card battles an opponent's monster, neither player's monster is destroyed by that battle. The illusionist effect, bad. Christ. The only goods I got in this thing were pity goods so far. Jesus. What's the next card? Give me some hope here. Next up is Millennium Fiend Reflection. 1300 attack, 1400 defense. Level 4. Wind. Winged Beast. Tri-type. Effect. You only activate the first effect, the second effect of this card once per turn. Those are the only effects he's got, so... If this card is in your hand, you could place it in the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. If your opponent second effect, if your opponent activates a card effect while this card is in your spell, while it's a continuous spell, you can special summon this card. Then this card gains this card gains LP equal to half of that monster's attack. Then you gain a stupid life gain effect. Bad. I'm not even gonna waste my fucking time on that. Next up is the field spell, Sanctuary of the Tablets. Okay, field spells. Field spells are good. This is why we had to ban terraforming. Whew. You only activate the first effect of this card once per turn. During your main phase, you can place one monster from your hand face up into the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Then you could take one Millennium monster from your deck and place it in the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Fuck. Second effect. If a face-up Millennium monster or you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can place it face up in your spell and trap zone as a continuous spell instead of sending it into the graveyard. I mean, at least it gets out the ship monsters I don't like. So bad. I mean, it does tutor out things from the deck. It gets you what you want. But what you want isn't these cards, so is it really good? No. I'm going to give it that just because maybe they'll come up with something new and this card will be instantly broken. Next card. Next is a quick play spell. Exodia Blaze. First, level 10 or higher monsters that mention Exodia that you control gain the following effects. You can pay half your life points to destroy all cards in both players' spell and trap zones. Then, equip 2 Forbidden One monsters to this card as equip spells that each give 2,000 attack to the equipped monster. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate the effect of other cards. I think they screwed up on there. Thanks, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Deck. Second thing they gain, if this card attacks the defensive position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Once again, this is not the direction I would have taken like Exodia related cards. Like, at all. Big number hit hard. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my big number hit hard. My favorite card is Elemental Hero Terra Firma. I love Hyper Dragons, Ancient Gear. Heroes, Crusadia. I love to hit fucking hard. No Synchro archetype has really done that for me yet. Xyz, we have a couple of ways. Utopia double, anyone? But, seriously, if I were to make an Exodia archetype, I would make it about excavation. And a Solomon Moto, Yukikoto's grandpa who gave him the Exodia cards, was an archaeologist. Excavating is the thing! For fuck's sake! Next card. I think this is the last one too. Yep, it's the last one. Hellfire. That's getting censored. Fiendfire. That might cause copyright with Harry Potter. Exode Fire? Wrath of Exode Flame? You only activate the effect of first and second effect of this card once per turn. This normal drop, by the way. First effect. If you control a level 10 or higher Exodia monster, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Nuke. The nuke. Second effect. You can manage this card from your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there. Sent to the graveyard, then I put the double once per turn on. Fuck it. Apply one of the following effects. Add one Forbidden One monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. There you go. That's what you should have been doing all this time. Or shuffle up to 5 of your Forbidden One monsters that are banished and or in your graveyard into the deck. You know, they got it right with the trap. They fucked up everywhere else, but that trap knew what it was doing. Maybe a mill, an excavating out of the graveyard type of thing. But what the fuck was the misstep on this shit? These cards sucked. Jesus Christ. I know I played with the idea of, making my own Exodia deck where they all kind of come together and make this weird thing where we're manipulating the Exodia pieces in and out of our hand and into the graveyard till eventually I win, or some alternate win condition. Exodia hosts one from GX, Exodia Necros. Those are just fucking with our opponent. Because that's what the essence of Exodia is. It's fucking with your opponent. Winning on the first turn. It is the trollest of troll decks. And nobody's getting mad at Exodia because it's Exodia. Obliterate! But man, did they fuck up this shit. Christ. Well, what did you guys think of these cards? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And subscribe for more. What the fuck were they smoking? What the fuck were they exoding? And don't forget to hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Until next time on Hyper Super Sora, sayonara.